Hello, hello, hello. It's Genshin time, baby. Woohoo! Acha! It's time for some Gensh. Also, I hope my fan isn't too loud in the background, but my computer was overheating, so I am pointing my fan at my computer. We gotta just really quickly run through a whole bunch of Yelan stuff to free up a single NPC to use for Baiju's story quest, and then I will do Baiju's story quest, which I haven't seen. I have seen Yelan's. It was very good. I just haven't done it on my own account, so all the NPCs are busy in this one for some reason. I guess because I unlocked it first. I love you, Yelan. I really do. I really didn't want to be doing your story quest today.
What would you like to buy today?
What would you like to buy today?
Sorry to interrupt. We've heard about this young man called Jur-E who...
Whoa! Yeon made up a whole fake identity.
Don't just say that out loud.
He's... Parent, how does that saying go?
Yeah,
But I'm afraid your Anglers Association might...
Oh?
He's good at a lot of things. His catches are always...
That sounds...
Sure thing.
Everywhere they go, they meet someone who's heard of him. Come on, let's keep asking her.
Boop, 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 boop. After, like, every part of the quest, I'm, like, checking to see if the NPC I need is done being busy.
Here to buy some you better hurry.
Please.
Hello,
wow.
Society.
Please, don't... We've heard about us...
So I haven't heard anything.
Oh?
Because he was still a kid, and he managed, it's not like he...
You'd rather he did...
Well, I think he has pretty...
Y'all talk so fast. I love it.
Problem.
The more times he's...
Hey, it's...
Little guy.
Wait, what brings you... The truth is... But of course... Great!
now she's lying.
So, Sure have.
I've heard probably because it's not...
Oh, I can...
Oh, yeah. Before that, sometimes he gets...
Just as I...
Huh?
I mean...
That guy with the hat just, like, peeking over the side of the wharf in certain, like, camera angles keeps surprising me.
We meet again.
Bye!
Any of that sounds strange to you?
Strange? Jur-E seems...
True.
Sudden?
So he returns... Do you remember what... Plus, his childhood.
When you put it...
Of course, if that's all... Jur-E was born... The problem is... Do you... Right. And that's the worst case.
Someone's trying... Even if we act...
First, we need... Remember the current... Whoever is secret... Come on.
Yelan's design is so nice, to be honest. Your little head kept popping up. Back to the tea house. Which is good, because the tea house is where that one NPC is that I need for Baizhu. Come on, now.
Jur-E's manifesto covers a huge range of topics. Looking for details that don't add up will be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I'll divide the reports into 2 piles. You take one, I'll take the other. When we're finished, we'll put our heads together. Officially, the assessment is all... Whatever else, Uncle... Any evidence he's left...
Little octopus just chilling. He's so baby.
Even though Yelan took half, this is still a lot to get... Well...
Paimon, you just need to read half of my half, and then it'll be easy. Except that I don't trust Paimon to be able to read. Or at least to be able to read and understand. I'm on Just Like Me for real when I'm trying to read my textbooks for college.
Yeah, looks like I'm the first one back.
Oh, hey! It's one of Yelan's little helpers!
Yelan's
Shenhua!
little
If
helpers.
you're back,
You betcha.
That's my
Check this
favorite.
out.
Yes, Lady Ayla. To summarize, the young master of once he signs a con.
who'da thought?
Is it possible
In theory, that should where he buys Genway often. It's like he wants people.
What a strange...
to validate it?
I'm back. Huh? Why do you think?
These two are in love.
Obvious. You.
I recall that from watching my wife play this.
After a few.
In your opinion?
I don't believe so. According to Miss. Oh, and all.
Whoa.
Like I said before. Thank you both. You're free to go now.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
So, have you?
Please. Let me go do Baiju's quest, Yelan. You're so pretty. I love you,
Yes,
please.
The only one that strikes me as a little unusual. Jiangshu Pu. At some point, a long time ago.
So, did they find any...
None. The technology wasn't mature enough at that. Jur-E's manifest. Still.
Excavation? Project? Treasure? Oh, yeah!
Did he now?
Does that mean the...
No. Not. They do possess. Still.
Shenwei and Mingbo both turned out to be completely different...
No. Let's go. I guess I'll teleport to the Jade Chamber and then jump down. Could I go from a different waypoint? Yes. Will I?
Is there another side to him?
No.
This is the Black Cliff Forge. Let's look around for clues.
Clue time. Payday. God, I wish that were me.
What's this?
From the back, it looks like a ledger. We don't know who wrote it.
You think there's this...
Yes. At this rate, by the time that'll give them the chance. Imagine if we didn't suspect anything. No red flags if all they did was change some keys. That's the advantage of.
When you put it like that, so...
That's a question for the newcomers.
This was a really fun quest, I do recall. I simply need the tea house lady.
I gotta say, my only I guess they just. You got that right. It rained after. Hey, you're only.
Interesting. Let's.
I know that everyone likes to thirst over Yelan, but when it comes to Genshin ladies, I'm definitely far more into Eula. Eula, my beloved. I adore her.
They went that way! Hurry, we gotta catch up!
It's about the thighs. God, I love Eula.
These footprints are heading towards Liyue Harbor. Maybe we were wrong about them.
Just as I thought. They didn't go to Liyue Harbor. They went that way.
They went that way. Whee. I love the little arrow. They're very helpful.
The footprints stop here, but judging from.
I mean, honestly, I needed to get this done anyway. Yelan's story quest. I've been putting it off because I watched my wife play it on her account, so I already knew all the story and everything. So it'll be good to get through this. Are the other clues? Where is the final clue? Mr. Bubbles, I feel like you're kind of in my way right now. Also, I have in fact just decided that's your name. A pile of leaves. Yes.
Looks like we were too late. This has gotta be where the newcomers. Look at these ashes.
Could there be anything left? Maybe the wind...
The odds of that are very.
Why don't we wait for...
We can't count on. To me, that's.
Darn!
Make no mistake. I smelled something. Those newcomers probably thought they'd be.
Really?
There is a certain place. Some wealthy people there put when that fragrant ink is burned. This is the exact.
Chewy.
But it's all I need.
Lady Yelan! Oh, thank goodness I finally found you. I thought I'd never.
Don't be alarmed. This is Upe. I sent him to look. I left him a note at. So, what did you find out at?
I asked all the when I got back.
Hmm.
What? No, that's not possible. It's absolutely not.
Interesting.
Fish soup?
Nothing. Well, any suggestions? Not a bad idea. Upe?
I want to
Honestly,
couch
I-
food.
Okay, so
No, we'll still.
groundwork?
When you've worked in intelligence for a long time, tomorrow morning I'll be sure to arrive on time.
I feel like I should like Yelan more. Oh, I'm AR59, not 58. 1 second, let me edit. What? Since when am I AR58 or 59? Edits the title. There we go. Finally! I'm free! I can do Baizhu's quest! I'll finish Yelan's at some point, I promise. It's time. It is time. Let's set up a new squad. I've got my Fontaine squad right now. I don't have Chi-Chi. Otherwise, I would bring Chi-Chi. Let's do my main girl. Yeah, main girl,
Let's finish
the
this quickly.
Ching, Zhao, my dear beloved,
Dispersed.
and Baizhu.
I'll treat your wounds.
Yeah. 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 Let's go see the doctor. The most excited I've ever been about seeing a doctor is Chi-Chi. Hello.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Never ask a Genshin child about their
Are you
parents.
lost?
They probably don't have them.
I'm not. My name's Ayu, and I'm here because
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on? Hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, Chi-Chi's so
You've actually
baby.
come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
no, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man manage to get lost in Liyue Harbor?
Sticky?
My dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. Meanwhile, my dad's been getting worse and worse. I remembered
Yikes.
that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Rite. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor to see him there? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone.
Uh-oh.
I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured, maybe I can ask some other people in the city to help.
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Heck yeah.
Junction can help. She has a good sense of smell, like a dog. Hey, who's talking about me behind my back?
Sheng.
Sheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle Baizhu?
Sheng, now's not the time. My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition, as much as you can recall?
Yes, Dr. Baizhu.
Cute, 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 cute. Baiju's cute.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa
And
Village, you
suspicious.
said?
I don't trust him,
I
but I
visit
do.
patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Rite. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is. Do you know my mom, Dr. Baizhu?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that we'd help.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
Yeah. The heart of healing. Aw, okay. Let's go! Yoop. Baiju's a good boy. I don't trust him, but he's a good boy. There's so many characters in Genshin where I'm like, I don't trust them in general, but I trust them with my life, you know? Venti's one of those characters, too. I think they're hiding shit, they're suspicious, but I don't think they would kill me, you know? Maybe.
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to
Ayu
update
is
us on?
glowing, my
Oh, thank
goodness.
goodness. We were just discussing how
It's
we're
so
running
nice
out
to be
of
back in
manpower.
Liyue.
As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
That's
Luhua
ominous.
Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
Everyone is glowing.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
Oh,
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
I trust these guards immediately when they called him buddy. Let's go! Anyone need healing? No. Well, Baizhu could have done it by himself anyway. It is really nice, actually, to be back in Liyue. I've been doing a bunch of Fontaine exploration recently, obviously, because it's new and fresh and lovely, and I adore the underwater stuff. But something about Liyue, like, I really sped through Liyue the first time I played. So it's really nice to just kind of vibe.
Dad, can you hear me?
I think I found him.
There's somebody over there.
Oh, sorry, Paimon. I'm too fast. Too speedy. Built for speed.
It's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further! Watch where you're going!
Oh,
Dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you alright?
no, we'd see Hutao in this one.
Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hutao! My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and my worst nightmare. I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Who, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
You're... Ayu? Who am I?
Your name is Jia Liang, and you live just west of Qingce Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
Oh.
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hutao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time. Hold on
You
a
can't just
second.
promise that.
You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you? Huh? Why not? What's the problem? Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends? Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
Oh, how's it
There are
going?
traces of God remains in Jia Liang's system.
God remains.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an
Oh
outburst.
no.
If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
That's okay. No one died. Well, okay. Rebecca died and then Eloid died, so I had to restart the run. But then we got even further than before and no one died, so you didn't really miss much.
I'm sorry. What?
God remains?
Lore. Yeah.
There's no need to worry, Director Who. I have methods of keeping them at bay.
But I decided that if
It is the
a game
sworn
over,
duty
game
of all who
over.
practice medicine
Yeah.
to cure illnesses and save lives.
Yeah.
What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me?
We did a whole ass reset, but then we got further than before. Luckily, I'm not making myself reset all the way back to Lin mode, but we reset to the start of Eloid's story. Luckily, we were only like 3 or 4 chapters in, and I think we got like 5 or 6 chapters through in the end after resetting. I was definitely more careful the second time.
Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great
Oh my
uncle into
god.
this? Baizhu,
I would
so
cry.
what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more.
Why is she
But
so
of course,
suspicious?
if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jia Liang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course. You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
That's what I'm for,
Well,
Chung
time
Chung.
is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once. Blockages within the cardiovascular system.
Ooh.
Reduced blood flow and energy circulation.
Thank you.
I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
I
Dr.
love
Baizhu?
October.
How bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
You are still
So
little.
it's been a long time indeed.
You're just a baby.
No, I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
Mr. Snake Man and Miss Funeral Director do not get along. Ugh, fall season is so good. And we have Thanksgiving this weekend in Canada, so I am just fully in the festive spirit right now. I much prefer having Thanksgiving in October than November, because otherwise Thanksgiving is too close to my birthday. But we usually get to do both anyway, because my wife's family is American, so we just celebrate both.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
I really like Thanksgiving, but it's very different here.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
What does that mean? You're so suspicious. I'm so afraid of him. I see. That makes sense. We do a lot of, like, Irish and German Thanksgiving food. So it's just nom 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 nom.
All's well that ends well, huh?
I don't really like turkey, though.
Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like? Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baizhu's busy treating Ayu's dad.
I'm all about the side dishes and everything I can smother in gravy. Though my dad started getting just turkey breasts. Yeah. The US Thanksgiving is very not the vibe. I think it's more just about harvest here. And like spending time with family, having a meal together, which is hit or miss, obviously, but I get food. Yes, please.
Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baizhu's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
What does god remains mean? I would like to know more about that.
Once before, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Yes, I do recall.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baizhu's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead.
Tao, you are
My
so
grandpa had a
dramatic.
huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Oof.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine. But why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng funeral parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him.
Ooh, spooky
And
doctor.
on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide.
Oh,
One
100%.
thing I do know
Baizhu
about
is
Baizhu is that
so
he's
suspicious.
obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say. Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
Spooky, spooky.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baizhu himself about all of this tomorrow.
Oh, now I have to time travel. 801. Good enough. Woohoo!
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is doing.
Jump up the stairs. Do 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 do.
Dad!
How you doing, bud?
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only
His
because
belly button
Jiali-
is so high up.
What was her reason again?
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
She's shook.
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
Ah,
Nah, I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Changsheng and myself for a moment.
Suspicious. What did they do to cure him?
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
No.
Why did you follow us here?
As you looked icky-sicky.
Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system.
Pretty metal.
Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Uh-oh.
You can do that? Huh. Paimon always
Hello,
thought you
Toulouse.
were just Baiju's strange
How you doing?
case of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Oh, guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Sick boy. He's sad.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own.
Changsheng, you're so rude.
Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he might have been exposed to it.
Oh, we're going on a field trip, Baizhu? Hell yeah.
Yes. I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jia Liang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
Ah. Ooh. I can probably level up Nivelette a little bit more. Where is he? There he is. Oh. Nice. I'll leave him there because I don't have enough stuff to send him anyway. Actually, maybe I'll do a really quick stab his boss and then come back so my resin isn't capped out. Quick diversion, stab a boss, then come back. Stab team. Oh god, Eula's so pretty. I'm so in love with her. Girl pretty. Thighs very nice. A+. Big fan.
Mind the side effects. Remember, health comes first.
I missed.
Freeze to the core. Crush.
Go, Eula. Nice, big smack.
A bitter pill to swallow.
I hear everything.
Come on, get down here so I can smack you.
Flames, purge!
Nice. Ow.
The doctor will see you now.
Seems like an emergency.
One with the force.
Yay, there we go. That'd actually be pretty good. I'll keep that one. And I got 3 of them. Hell yeah. A quick little diversion. Whee. I hope there's some fighting in this one. I love to fight in a story quest. I'm a pretty decent team right here, actually. Little hyper bloom with some swirl. Oh, Lumi might have just broken her ankles.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiang Li was trying to remain unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiang Li? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him.
Aw.
That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last
All
time
to
she
lose.
visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened? I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Aw.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
Everyone knows my mom. It's
So
fine.
a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the? Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
She's just a suspicious sounding
Let's leave the
guy.
idle chatter there for now. Jiang Li has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation.
We're just gonna break into his
Let's look it up.
house.
But if anyone finds anything,
B&E
we'll
with
examine it together.
Baizhu. Aw. That's less cute. Oh, Mr. Toulouse, you are being adorable. Hi, handsome boy. Hello. You're so cute. Such a purr boy. I did not read that. Was that back before Dado got sick? I'm assuming? Aw.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Yes. Oh, Lumine definitely broke her legs landing there.
What is this?
Spooky.
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
Huh. You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains.
That's no good.
Is it? Breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
Yes, Paimon can
No.
see it too.
Your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
No drama.
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison
Oh,
can
how you
manipulate the
doing?
source to indirectly
How's it
control the poisoned
going?
individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jialiang ran off, maybe that explains where he was heading!
Spooky, scary. Good time of year to be doing this one. It's a little bit ooky spooky, but just a
Only
little.
one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's
Sleepy.
key
I might have
ingredient,
a nap
the
after
mother
stream.
Ugh,
As I
this
tend to
is
do.
getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to
But I'm
poison
good.
Jiao
I'm glad you're doing well.
Hey, why has everyone gone quiet all of a sudden? Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment, the one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house.
Uh-oh, it's the mama.
Xiaoliang? Why would he poison himself? Think a little harder.
It's all
Paimon.
good. Good luck in your
Someone
Overwatch.
else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs. Huh? So you're saying it was Jiang Li? Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own husband?
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entirety of Liyue have the ability to concoct a poison from god remains?
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jia Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery.
Yeah. I still suspect Mama, but it's never usually that clear cut.
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother load is purged.
Oh.
So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jia Liang's system without the need for any further treatment.
Easy
Do you
peasy. I'll
know
just go
anything
kick
about
it.
God remains in Qingce village?
Even the
Mummy.
history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time.
You mean the Archon?
Didn't you used to be on good terms
Oh,
with
the Adepti. Duh.
You sure they didn't tell you anything about this? Well,
I have an Adepti in my party.
Powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
whoa.
Oh, she's a tiny little withered
Enter a
god too.
contract? Share life force?
Or some kind of
Sounds like
demon.
some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of
You
upsetting
cure my
me.
lactose intolerance?
Stronger and healthier? Wow!
Sign
that's
me up.
amazing! Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Oh, that setting sun right in the eyes.
Hey, what are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face?
Lumine putting the pieces together.
Ugh, Paimon's mad. You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you. Baizhu, you're mannequin man. Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck. This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
Yeah, let me just call one. Zhao!
How antisocial they are? If it were up to them,
Oh my god, are we
they would
actually?
politely showing their faces to the
Yes!
What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are true.
Oh.
Oops, I skipped it.
If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about,
Yes!
you better do the honors.
Please. We're actually gonna call him Zhao Zhao. Hello. Oh, immediately.
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Bubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before.
Yeah, they do know each
The
other.
Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must
You
apologize
tease.
for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before.
Zhao's so emo. I love him.
I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
Yeah, sort of, but also not really.
So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Jinxa village. A vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Jinxa village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground.
Yeah.
However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
This is like the most Zhao has ever spoken at one time.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
I will.
Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
Zhao. I love him. Oh my goodness. He's
What
so...
a strange Adeptus.
Ugh.
Rather different from the way I remember them. That's Xiao for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Did you run all the way here? My
Did
goodness.
you run all the way from Bubu
Oh.
Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang.
Uh-oh, did he run away again?
He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Bubu Pharmacy now.
Okay. Meet you there. Wee. Ah. Got these while I'm on the way too. And some fish. Love to see it. Don't mind me. I'm just swimming in your, like, beautiful pond. Fish. Fish. Chi-Chi!
What's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Not great.
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out anymore.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Kui, please take Jialiang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he?
That wouldn't be good for
No
him.
other way to save Jialiang?
Oh, please don't worry. Dr. Baizhu will find a way.
But...
Baby boy. Was it 8 or 9? I'll go to 9 just to be sure.
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual.
Vicious.
Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh,
That's
really?
no good.
Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiangli once we find her.
But yeah, your wife's still missing.
Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventurers Guild.
I suppose you're right. I'll
This
have to
poor
rely on you
man.
this time. Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baizhu in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Do you think
He's not doing great.
Huh? Hey, wait up!
Sad boy hours.
Huh?
You're finally awake? That was far too risky. Even with me here to help you balance your chi.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
So, how much longer do you think Baizhu's gonna nap for? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
Surely he has
happened. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Oh, he's gonna be so
Jiang seemed fine
sleepy.
yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment,
Ooh.
and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition.
Like
Jialiang has a
chemo.
rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs. Though it was created from God remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years,
Oh.
he likely would have died a long time ago.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
So
That
sad.
explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to them. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an effort to save Jialiang's life, Jiang Li has abandoned all regard for her own safety.
I never
Our kid's gonna lose
suspected that
both
even
parents.
Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible. Whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa village and find out where Jiang Li is. Her regular exposure to God remains over such a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for
Oh
several days,
no.
I am fearing the worst.
Dad, no. This one's gonna be sad.
Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Oh no.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well. Then follow me.
Chi-Chi. We get to see so many other characters in this one. I love it.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr. Baizhu, do you mean...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
Lift Chi-Chi into the air. She is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna take a real quick break, and I'll be right back. Boo. Boo.
a great many names. Though when on leave, I tend to go by Zhongli. The market is closed and the port has settled. Go get some rest. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Hello, hello, I'm back. I missed you all so much while I was gone that I cried. Not actually. I'm back. I'm fine. Let's continue with the story quest. All the way back here, back and forth. Whee. Also, I'm a huge fan of the new item that they gave out for the anniversary. I can just blow bubbles now. They're so cute. Let's not break Lumine's ankles this time. There we go.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Milk. Let's go. Go on a little jog together.
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way.
Dear.
This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
This seems to be suspicious.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay? Maybe you should rest here while we continue the search.
No, I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me. Then let's hurry.
Let's go! Yin. Why can I not... Hello? There we go. Dendro and Geo? I don't have Geo. They're gonna give me Geo? I don't have Geo. I guess maybe they want Geo Traveler. I mean, I technically have someone Geo. Let me see. Oh, where's Navia when you need her? Where's my best built Geo? It's Noelle. Well, I really hope Geo isn't, like, required. One day I'll build my Ito. Sorry, Ito. Love you. I'm so excited for Navia to come out, though, because I'm actually going to use a Geo character! Ah! Okay, let's just go with this team.
This place gives Paimon the creeps. Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Yes.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why
Those
did
damn
they
treasure
abandon
hoarders.
this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave.
Oh.
But she She said that the method would cause me to, curses. Why can't I remember what she said?
Oh,
Easy,
buddy.
Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
Oh, buddy. Now we get a trial Baizhu who I can almost guarantee is built worse than mine. Yup. Noblesse on a healer? At least he's C3. Mine is definitely not. Oh, okay, the talents are higher than mine. But these artifacts, though, what? Where's his healing bonus? Yeah, look at that. No healing bonus on a healer? Disgusting. Oh, his HP is only 38k, mine's over 50.
The world around us all follow a set of laws.
Hello!
Mind the side effect.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Hey! Don't blink.
Just a few healer churls.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
It's fresh.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster-repelling incense.
There's one of those. I want one. Can I have that? I need a repel in this game.
Because we did run into that group of monsters just now.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it presented an opportunity to save Jia Liang's life, albeit as a last resort.
That's right. This sensor, it belongs to Jiang Li. Yes, this was the place. This is where I told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
Oh, he asked for it. Oh, buddy.
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is right below us, waiting for me.
Did she get corrupted or something? I'm gonna be so sad if this poor kid loses both of his parents, I swear. Oh. They're definitely impacting me. I feel like this one's gonna make me cry. We've got a terminally ill father.
I can feel it. We're getting close.
And the mother is treating his terminal illness with a
It's right up
poison.
ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
That I think is going to wind up killing her as well. Fun times.
We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
Ah, I see. It's a mechanic. I feel like I can move this one. Yep. Shove. That do anything for me? No. Then I will push it again. And it'll open this door, and I can do something through that door. Right? Is it gonna reach that far? Yeah. I'm so good at puzzles. Puzzle master. Oh, hello.
Get back to us soon. Cut to the chase.
Get wrecked. Oh, these guys.
Evil conquering.
He dead.
Worthless.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Delicious. Is that... Oh no, okay. This is not the way I came from? No, it isn't. Okay. Ahaha! I see, I understand. Why can't I activate it from here? Push? Push? Oh no, I see, I understand. Can't activate that one. Gotta activate this one to activate that one. Hey, yeah. Nice. This is the, like, fully way forward, and then I need to go back, actually, because there was another room I didn't go into. And I would like to go into every room. Thank you. Ahaha! Just for me. Hmm. Did you hurt yourself on the way down, sir? Oh, ugh. Alright. Hello.
Zhongli!
Oh, that's his wife?
There's a monster next to her.
Oh, no, okay.
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
There's nowhere to hide.
I'm pretty sure... I don't see a wife anywhere, so I'm gonna assume I'm just kicking his wife's ass right now. And she turned into a monster.
Don't blink. Hey! Cut to the chase. Incoming.
Unless she's up there. But, you know.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it?
Okay, no, they just were showing her. Or I'm blind.
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave.
Uh-oh.
The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains right away!
But then Buddy's medicine won't work anymore.
Don't you remember what Baizhu said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect. And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So, if it stops working...
Yikes.
Oh no. Are you saying...
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Did you not even say goodbye to your son?
But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life. After all that, we can't just give up on him. Baizhu, You're a great doctor. Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiang Li, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct her medicine for you,
Hmm.
right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli have?
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But if I were to treat her using a secret art...
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of god remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiang Li have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family.
And they were making you forget
The fact
everything.
that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see how you grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiang Li back, then even if I die...
Jialiang.
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife? I just want to have one final moment together. Just a moment. That's all.
Dad.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang. Baizhu, Changsheng. Is there really nothing else you can do?
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiang Li would not have had to resort to unnatural methods. What a crazy situation! Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now Jialiang has to sacrifice himself to save Jiang Li! What's the point of it all?
I've seen many final farewells in my time, but I can never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least, that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives
When all this
Oops.
began,
No.
we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go.
Aww.
If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
as you wish.
Buddy.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch how you grow up.
This poor man!
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Yeah.
Jialiang! 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 Jialiang!
Dad, are you awake?
Nun death?
Jiangli, are you? Didn't I...
He is covered in
What are these?
charms.
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
I was ready to be sad.
Baizhu,
Is he a zombie
I
now?
was going to...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand
Yep.
now, you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course,
Yep.
this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I am as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jialiang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiangli in time.
I mean, NPCs tend to die in Genshin Land, and the occasional important story character, but you're so correct. If you want, like, people be dying, go play Honkai. Honkai is where all the death is.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baizhu's attention.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
The only people who die in
All I
Genshin
wanted
are
was to help
in the
Jiao
characters'
Liang find his
backstories.
missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down in the books as a deferred consideration.
Kana,
Chi-Chi was enough
how are
of a conundrum.
you?
The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad. When I grow up, I'm gonna become an
I'm
even
so
better doctor than Baizhu.
good. I'm so happy
Your
to
dad
see
will
you.
do it.
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you. Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Is she finally gone?
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion.
Oh, so you mean a feast?
At times
Yup.
like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
You are so predictable.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Zhongli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients.
Do we actually have to go shopping, or are they gonna time skip this?
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Baizhu, Changsheng, would you mind if we took this conversation outside?
More lore time, perhaps? Oh yeah, I'm still Baizhu, that's right. Chi-Chi!
Now that you are part zombie, there are some rules that you need to know.
Zombie training from Chi-Chi.
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
First, don't forget to stretch your body regularly. Second, don't forget to...
Yes? Go on. Don't forget to...
I forgot.
Chi-Chi, I want to pick you up and toss you into the air. And then catch you again, of course. Hello. Oh, we walking now?
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changsheng, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu.
You slide in. Wow, that's really impressive.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
Yeah, well, technically a ton of people died in the Watatsumi Island, like, arc. But only one, like, named person who we actually got, like, subtly attached to. Tepe. Never forget.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach.
And also R.I.P. Lesson Yura.
Still impressed by how
Turned
quickly
to
you
dust.
managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone. Baizhu, be honest with me. Did you try out some of the poison on yourself?
told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changsheng's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties. There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old, and I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another, and then you tried the poison on yourself too. It looks like both of us have ended up going the same way as our master before us. Are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Why is this part of this quest just reading like an episode of a medical drama series? Like, I've never watched any Grey's Anatomy. I watched quite a bit of House and stuff, but this just feels so like soap opera. We are doctors. Like,
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changsheng to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that, some of them, I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us! The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes, and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out!
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
Baizhu, you funny boy.
What did Jiang Li mean by not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay?
He's frail.
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Long story time. Oh,
Long ago,
yes.
when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering.
Handsome doctor.
But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell.
Oh.
Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps.
No.
Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poison chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients?
Music.
What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
Oh, so spicy.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baizhu, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. but I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not both mechanisms that affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Chengsheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it? Precisely.
He wants immortality
I will
for
be
such a,
Changsheng's
like,
final host,
non-selfish
and the
reason.
tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even want to save me. You're getting greedy, Baizhu.
But isn't wanting to have it all what makes us human? For a selfish moth like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light, the only path forward is up towards the moon.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler! What are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have coconut milk for Changsheng and Paimon.
Hey.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten. I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
Oh, pretty game. Baizhu. Well. I do love him. What a good boy. Oh. Do I have enough to get Monsieur Nouvelette? I do. Level 70! Gotta get him more sea stars, though. Sneesnars. Go fight his boss again. Do some Fontaine stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see. Where is Minnie, Lynette? I do still need to build a Fremy. Nouvelette.
Is it time for a magic show?
Dear Fremy. Ooh. The map is so all over the place now, I love it. Oh. I feel so content now having finally done Baizhu's story quest. It's been so long since I unlocked it. Ooh, and you know what else? I can do some pulls. I don't think I have enough for a 10 pull, but I think I have like 6 or 7. My wife has 100% in every area. Like, even the ones that just came out. And she only started playing like a little over a year ago. Right? perfectionist wife, more like. Are her characters built very strong? I mean, they're pretty strong. They're pretty good, but they're not like hugely built. But goddamn, does she have everything unlocked? 100% exploration, literally everywhere. She's terrifying. I have 100% in Mondstadt, and I was working on it in Liyue. I dread trying to work on it in Inazuma because I hate exploring in Inazuma. But I think Fontaine I wouldn't mind getting to 100. I really like the exploration here. Whee!
I'll approve you.
Mind the side effects.
Time to die, seahorse. Oh, but it's so worth catching up on. I mean, like, I hated exploring in the desert areas of Sumeru, but all the story stuff is so good. Oh. I know, it's such a pretty, like, seahorse. But it's, like, actually a horse? And all electric? Would that be like a sea centaur then? Sea horse centaur? Two. And a bad thing. Bad artifact. It's yucky, but that's okay. I don't need any more of Fremies. I could go fight Riceley's boss. Ooh, and it gives Geo Shards, which I'm gonna need. Oh, this is probably gonna be what Navia needs too. Okay, I'll try and fight this one then. Oh, there is something up there that I haven't gotten. And by something, I mean a Hydroculus. Let's see, it's up here, right? Yeah. Switch to Eula for no particular reason. Eula pretty. Get in the window. Oh, hello. I do need that actually. Hello.
Vengeance will be mine. Shudder.
Oh.
Can't see? I'll approve you.
I've not fought this one yet before. I can jump. Oh, I can jump so high. Ow. I was supposed to jump over that, but I got too excited.
One with the force. Let's nip that in the bud.
One with the forest, but close. Maybe it is Star Wars. Maybe all this time Genshin has actually been Star Wars. Maybe the real Genshin was the Star Wars we found along the way. That one hurt me. Ooh, so many geo shards. That's actually pretty decent. I keep you. Where's the... Yes, down here. I need to switch my team really quick, too. Yvillette. I need to find the place with all of the otters, and I think it's over here? Or... Nope, now I'm... close to here. Where are all my friend elders? I might be in the totally wrong spot. I thought it was here. Is it over this way? Where are my friends? I want them. I need these. You know where my friends are? I want to show off my otter friends, but I can't remember where they are. I swear they were close to here. I swear they were close to here. Were they this way instead? I don't remember where the otters are. Sad. Very sad. I just wanted to have some friends around when I did a couple pulls. I swear they were over here, because it was like kind of close to the opera house. Where are my otter friends? All these fish look like otters and it keeps throwing me off. Yeah. I cry. There's Fishnado. Well, I'll hang out with some seals then. Hello. I want to see if I can pull another Nuvilette. I have 7 pulls. My pity is not all that high. But I have good luck, as was demonstrated yesterday. Diona! Let's get a Diona! No! Oh well, I get another pull from that. Oh! I minimized it. Ma, I would either like a Diona or my boy. No. But I can do one more. Because I got official, which equals a wishel. Aye. Oh well. We're building pity. Still got 11 days for me to get the C1 Nouvellette. The C1's just so good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25-ish with, well, I guess almost 30 with the ones that we just did. Weh. You know what I do want to do though? Not this one again. I want to go to the beach, and kick some starfishies. I want to send my Nouvellette. But he's so annoying. What do you want to do right now, Colin? Ooh, pasta sounds so good. Have fun. Enjoy. Maybe I'll make some pasta after too. There's one. Have fun, have fun. Enjoy. I just want more starfish so that I can make this guy very strong. Oh, oh. Starfish. Yeah, and crap. Don't mind me. Don't even look at me. Nobody get mad at me. Just stop being angry. Ooh. Okay, I see. Bat. Oh, fine.
Silence.
Didn't last very long. Yeah.
Bow your head.
There we go. Problem solved. God, he is so goddamn strong. Nice. And now I know how to do those ones because of a commission. Nouvellette. Continue collecting your own materials, please, sir. I love making characters collect their own materials. If you want to get stronger, you gotta work for it. You better work, bitch. Oh. I don't really want to do this commission, but I guess I will. Oh, that hurt.
And voila! Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah. Bonk.
The tides beckon.
Waste his burst just to heal himself. Bird, you were yep, knew that you were gonna die because you spawned completely underwater. I don't think there's any more in the water here. I just want seahorses for my boy. No, not seahorses, sea stars. I got distracted by remembering that seahorses exist. There's one. Oh, this one isn't it? Where? Ah, down there. And there's another one that I see. Woohoo! This guy just really likes starfish. How many do I need? How many do I need? I still need 27. Yep, exactly. Except I think I'm actually gonna use Neuvillette. He is very strong. And I like him a lot. Ink bonk. I would like more starfish. Ooh. Want this also. Hello? Eh. I need an actual thing for that. Give. Why didn't it... Did I miss? Or is there two of them? Oh. Hello? Do I have to beat both of them at the same time? Yes. That was the answer. Whoop. The puzzle mechanics in Fontaine are wild. And I did not understand how any of it worked, even when it was explained to me, until I did it a few times, but now I'm like, oh, I see, I understand. So sneaky. But really, I just want starfish. That's not a starfish, but I see one. Is there one here? On the pole somewhere? Ahaha! In the middle of a bunch of enemies. Cool. Don't mind me, friends. Don't mind me. Bye! I just want some starfish. See ya! There's so many here. Excellent. More? No. Here? Whoa! I think I saw it. Did I? Did I see it? Nope. I fooled myself. Fooled me. Where the hecky? Oh, it's in the thing. That's the exact, like, dilemma my wife is having. She does want Neuvillette, but she really likes Risley. So she's skipping Neuvillette, and I'm skipping Risley. So we always just kind of wind up having the opposite 5 stars, which is nice, because then we can, like, play together and use both of them. I want to save up for Farina. And I wound up getting Child to C2 when he had his rerun. Just recently. Completely free to play, too. I didn't pay for him. He is currently my highest constellation limited banner 5-star. Because I love him. My boy. It's what he deserves. He snars. Now how many more do I need? Oh. Hello? Aha! Hello! Sneaky, sneaky. That has gotten. This is why Sneak snars. Oh, Kazuha, my beloved. He's so worth having, though. He's such a good character. There's 3, though. How do I get all of these at once? Oh, I know. Did that not work? Anger. I'll figure it out later. Who's mad at me? Don't be angry at me. Although I do actually need your stuff, so maybe do be mad at me. Sorry about it. Wait, where are your health bars? Hello? I don't know how much health you have. Well, you're dead now. Oh, no. No, I got very lucky. I got back-to-back 10 pulls. I got child. And I think even the first child was at pretty low pity. I was very lucky. Hello. Yeah, ow. I'm usually not that lucky with my pulls, but sometimes the luck is there. Oh, Nuvalet's gonna die. Oh my goodness. Underwater fighting is so scary. The other items, there they are. Any sea stars over here? Yeah. I've been really liking swimming around. Oh. All the underwater mechanics are really fun. Hello. Give. There we go. Although sometimes in the tight corners it can get a little wonky. Star, where are you? Oh, there it is. Another. On the top? No. Ow, I bonked my head. Ow. Where? Oh, on this one? This is honestly some of the best, like, underwater gameplay I've played in a video game. It's so much fun. And they do a good job of not making it, like, really motion sicky. Oops, because I get motion sick really easily. Where is it? I just want my sea star. Where is it? I'm through it already. Yeah, it's pretty drama. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Ha ha ha! How many do I need now? This is probably riveting gameplay, I'm sure. Girl math. 16. Oh. And I can level up some of his artifacts. Comfy, yeah, that's true. Especially after that wild ride that was Baizhu's story quest. Yeah. Our is. I feel like there's gotta be. Don't look at me, pufferfish. Where is it? Where the heck? Where is it? On land? Ooh. I know how to do this puzzle now. Last time I was here, I didn't know how to do it. Hello, scary lady. Oh no, it's one of the freezy ones. I have such a bad team for this right now. One day I'll build Lynette properly. Where is she? Oh, she froze herself, haha. Wait, nope, she teleported. Oh god, I'm terrified. Help! Oh, she's draining my life! Ma'am, please. Ouch! And Nuvalette's dying! No, don't drain me. Stop it. Stop it. You stop it. Oh my god. Ah! I hate these new enemies. They're so scary. Hmm? Okay, okay, okay. We live in a little bit. Linny, don't die. Oh, no, Linny. Let's revive him. I'm so sorry, Linny. Be awake. Wake up. Nivelette is here. He's so strong. Ow. He's very powerful even though he's only level 70. Oh, no, he got frozen. Oh no, buddy. I'm very good at this game. Ow. I did it! Too spooky. Oh. Hooray! I beat a random enemy on the map! Oh, I fucked it up. Go. It took me forever to realize what I was supposed to do with these. I was like, okay, I just, smack it? No, I don't read the tutorials. Who do you think I am? I did read the tutorial for that one. I still didn't quite get it. Don't look at me. Ah, I'm just collecting sea stars. Please, crabs. I don't want to fight. Unless I know I can win. But Nivelette is, dying. Luckily, he heals himself. Apparently his voice actor applied for a re-record of his attack lines. Because those were like the first things that he recorded, and he did not know that Neuvillette was a soft boy. And so all of his attack lines are like
Step right up.
Beep, 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 beep.
Now disappear.
Give to me whatever is in here, please.
I wonder if this chest
Oh,
is some
don't roll
kind of
away.
trick.
Oh, I made it mad. That wasn't a real flower. You'd think after all this time I would check my flowers before I pull them. Oh.
Step right up.
Surprise! Cue the spotlight!
Yeah. That was, like, I had a very good electro-cryo thing going on for a long time. But I've kind of been trying to use the new characters to at least make it worth pulling for them. And I like using the region's characters in the region. It just feels correct. Oh no, I just want the sea star. Please don't look at me. Run! Don't look at me, don't view me. I'm just here to get a starfish. Ow! She stabbed me in the back. No! I'm gonna run away into the ocean. They're still mad at me, but they can't get me here. Yeah, I love when that happens. You're like, oh, hey, me? Under the sea. Snar? Yeah. Oh, there's so many on here. Just don't get caught. Is this the place where I can get caught? I think it is. There's like big lights. Spooky. I need an attack thing for that though. And I don't have one. Don't look at me, lights. This one's dangerous. No, I missed it. Oh, but I got it though. Ha ha ha. Oh, here? No? I'll have to hit both of those at the same time, huh? Is it over here? Sneeznar. Where art thou? Up here? No. Hmm. We'll at least get this friend. Oh, there's one. Oh. Ooh, that was pretty close. Where are the two swirly friends? You can disable the lights? Ha ha ha! The more you know. Yeah, I think I have to get them at the same time. Yep. There's you. Oh, I think I actually want this guy. I think if they shine on you, you get thrown back into jail. We're technically supposed to sort of be in jail right now. Maybe a little bit. Where will they line up? Where's this one? Where's the other? Oh, right here. Hey, I did it. Yeah, we're kind of used to it by now. Dim? A dim? I want C-star? I just want to ascend Nuvalet one more time, although I don't think I have very much EXP material for him. Aha! Fill it out like a passport. How much more do you? Yeah, there we go. Wham bam. You'll love to see it. Really, I did all of that for the free wish. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Let's see a 5-star. Nope. It's nothing. LOL. That's okay. I think with that rather anticlimactic ending of ascending Sweet Boy to 70 out of 80. Ugh. Ugh, I love him. I think I'm gonna call it there. We did the Baizhu story quest. We did like half of Yelan's story quest by accident. And we got Monsieur Nuvelet up to level 70. Woo! Woohoo! And we got official, but that I already have her at C6. It's fine. So I will probably see you guys on Tuesday, because I think my stream schedule is going to be rather consistent if I can manage it, where I stream like early afternoon my time Tuesday and Thursday, and kind of evening-ish on Wednesday. Yo, of course, Ghana! I'm so happy to be back. I missed streaming. I love it so much. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see. Shwoop. If there's anyone who is streaming who I would like to raid. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's put some music back on. Ba 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 ba. Let's see, let's see. Whoa, loud. Doop a doop a doop a doop a boop a boop a boop. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Let's see, let's see. Not many people on right now. Let's see if I can find someone playing Genshin. Genshin. Ba 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 ba. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Canadian? A fellow Canadian? Yes, please. Let's raid this person. That sounds like an absolutely grand idea. Boop, 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 boop. They're doing the Genshin Archon quest for the newest patch. So there will be spoilers if you haven't seen any of that, but go and spread some love anyway. Hopefully not too many spoilers. Here we go with this. And this. And I will see all of you once again on Tuesday. Because I love you. See you later. Bye-bye.